So what do you hate more? People who treat animals unethically or the New York Yankees?
The New York Yankees, because they treat people unethically. They treat baseball. They treat Red Sox fans unethically. It's just, you can't even ask. It's not even a question. The Yankees are like, ugh. I mean, it's horrible. I grew up a Boston fan. No, the Yankees are very nice people. I think, obviously, sports rivalries. Wow. This is Charo and Eva Mendes. I think all the wattage on the red carpet just got sucked up behind me. But no, it's it's obviously it's a very serious issue with violence against animals, and that's why I did my Violence Link campaign, because my association with violence in movies, I was able to shoot a PSA and raise awareness about actual real violence that happens all the time against animals.
So how happy would you be if you could play your character in Inglourious Basterds, but instead of hitting Nazis, you'd be hitting like Derek Jeter?
I mean, you've got to stop it, because I'm going to get very, very excited. The thing is, I don't want to hit Derek Jeter. I'd want to hit him in a Yankees uniform. I'm sure if I ran into Derek Jeter, he'd be very polite, very cordial, very friendly. We'd have a nice conversation. But yeah, I actually, no, you're right. I'd probably really be thinking about killing him, because he's just stabbed me in the heart over and over. But you know, there is a certain point where, as mad as I get at the Yankees, I'm actually more angry with the Red Sox. But they're so injury plagued. What can you do? We got our championships. We got our rings. So it's like, that's it.
Why do you think there's
happy?
Why do you think there's so many movies based in Boston that just like are awesome? The Town, Good Will Hunting, Departed. What is it about Boston that makes cool movies?
People in Boston are pretty miserable, and they're very violent, and that always makes for interesting, dramatic conflict. And people in Boston generally, as fun and great and salt of the earth as they are, really love it when someone else fails, and when someone else is successful, they just want to kill them and punch them in the face. So that always makes for interesting storytelling. A lot of my horror ideas came from growing up in Boston.
All right, Eli, now there's a bunch of college students on the other end of that lens. Why should they treat animals ethically?
Look, no one's going to listen to me. No one ever listens to any kind of celebrity saying, don't do this or don't do that. But somebody has to speak up for the animals, and I have a pretty big mouth. So just think about it. That's all I can say. Like with SeaWorld, I went on Twitter and I said it was Auschwitz for orcas. Now, perhaps that was very inappropriate. It offended some people. Maybe I should have said it was Dachau for dolphins. That might have been a little more correct. But it's like, is that the one thing? Can we give that up in our lives? Will our lives still be happy and complete if we don't pay to see dolphins and orcas jump around in a tank? That's the only question. I can't tell people what to do, but I would just say ask yourself that. Would your life still be happy if you gave that up? And people tell me, oh, but the orcas are going to die in the wild. And I go, great. I would be so happy if they died in the wild, even in 5 years rather than living 15 years in a tank. It's like this unfair imprisonment of these incredible creatures. It's really sad.
So go animals and go Sox.
Go animals, go Sox, F the Yankees.